Yo, what's up?
Hey guys.
I'm broadcasting Final Fantasy 7 right now. Actually, Sephiroth is about to kill Aerith. Yo, can you guys hear me? Alright, just testing. Alright, as you were. Yo, I'm playing Final. I am actually broadcasting Final Fantasy 7. Yeah. What are you talking about in Warframe? Yo, how is that? Is it better than Division 2? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Uh, what didn't I want? Are you seriously fighting a tank? You seriously fighting a tank right now? Sephiroth's about to kill Aerith right now. I can't believe I got this on broadcast. Nice. If you're lagging, go reset your connection. That's the best thing I can tell you is to save and go reset your connection. If that doesn't fix it, you might have to then try manually setting yourself up in a different server. Do you know how to do that? Oh, you don't know how to do that. So you can manually set yourself up in the server if you when you go set up your internet connection. You go to all right. All right. That's a trip. Yo. What's up, my dude? Tech, can you hear me? You might be adjusting your mic.
Yeah, one sec. Hold on.
No worries. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Fuck you. I can hear you.
That you, Snap?
Motherfucker!
Ooh, hold on.
Better. Hi there.
That's good.
Hey man, that's a
Hold on. I hear you, Snap. Give me a sec. What's good? No, I just muted everybody not to be a dick just to hear you. What's good, Snap? Can you hear me? The fuck? Yo, can you hear me? All right, talk to me. Hold on, good. Turn on the. Turn on the. I'm broadcasting. I'm broadcasting Final Fantasy 7 right now. No, well, the remake is out. You can get the remake for the if you have PSN Plus. I'm just broadcasting the original. The remake, yes. So if you have PlayStation Plus, you can go download the remake demo or the beta, wherever you want to call it. I mean, to be honest with you, it's worth the fucking download. I'd go download. I'm actually gonna download it here probably in a little bit. I've been playing this shit just to get the nostalgia back. I,
No.
yeah, I just actually finished disc one right now on broadcast. And it's just got stabbed by Sephiroth.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I had to mute him for a second, man. I could not hear you at all. What did you say? Do I sound quiet? Can you hear me all right? What happened? You sound far away. Ah. Alright, now what'd you say? I found a nice hidden little Easter egg with Shang Tsung.
Really?
Yeah.
To explain. Let it out.
It's just a reference back to like the movie. How they got Kerry Tagawa to voice Shang Tsung in this one for the game and do the character model. They a lot of his voice lines and shit, they referenced back to the movie where he first portrayed the character.
Really? So they got the MK1? I mean MK the movie, basically?
Yeah, so you remember in the 90s they did the first two Mortal Kombat movies? The guy that did Shang Tsung in the first one?
Yeah.
He is doing all the voice acting for the actual character in the game, and they made the entire character model facially and everything after him, and his younger self in the movies.
Okay.
And so they crack out a lot of his voice lines from, or like his real famous lines from the part. And I found one of them. Exactly, I found it. That fucking line, I fucking found it. Anytime you do a brutality. It's fucking great. And he is such a dirty fucking character. It's great.
Down.
I mean, like, he has a lot of versatility depending upon how you set up his variation.
I believe it.
What'd you say? Yeah, but so he was versatile in the way of his special moves. His combos were always a little clunky. Once you got them going, they were great. But what I mean by that is I can fluidly move from one to the other without feeling that like
that clunkiness. Just say it.
Stutter.
Yep.
I didn't want to be repetitive in the way I explained it, but it's smooth.
I dig.
This is the first Mortal Kombat game where I have actually enjoyed playing Shang Tsung. I never liked any of the other ones. Like I liked this character, I liked the idea of him, I thought he was cool as hell, but I never actually liked playing.
I think the last time I played Shang Tsung in any type of Mortal Kombat was in Trilogy, because I knew how to hit you with a big combo, which is the three ball burst combo with the souls. I think it went up to 5. I'm not entirely sure, but I knew how to do a combo where I could hit you with the three souls, and then fuck your shit up. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, like if you knew how to do the combos, you fuck people up. It was just that easy. But yeah, me personally, that was the last time I played Shang Tsung. I might have dabbled in them, but like, I don't know. Like, I grew really accustomed to playing Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and that's where I mastered like pretty much everybody. It was easy. I mean, not easy, but like, you still have to connect combos and shit. But like, for the most part, that's where I want to say where Mortal Kombat started combos, because MK2 they didn't have combos. MK Trilogy, MK3, you can cheese the fuck out of somebody with smoke. Tell me I'm lying. Smoke Sector, Cyrax, Ermac, Rain, Reptile, Noobside Bot, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. Unmasked Sub-Zero had a big combo. Shiva had a big combo. If you can land it, you can kill somebody with one combo, I think. Cabal's combos were fucked up because his combos were juggles, and what I mean is you would get somebody in a combo and you'd run past them and hit him in a combo again and run past him again and continuously do it. It was a continuous combo.
The problem with this game is the only way
Sorry.
Cabal is viable. Like, I love Cabal as a character.
I know you kept preaching.
And I feel with his combos, they didn't do him justice. I mean, like if you can spam the same 2 moves, 3 moves over and over again, yeah, you can kill people. He's not fun. He feels very repetitive. He feels very boring and very lazy.
Is he a counter fighter? Does he have any counter moves? Like, you know what I mean? Like you would catch somebody in a parry.
He doesn't have any parry moves. However, if you can time it right, he has an extension move on the hook where he'll throw the hook out and he'll grapple them, and he'll do this little spin throw with them off of the swords.
Yeah.
You can use that kind of like a counter, but you have to be able to time them running at you with that shit.
So so would you put him in the class of a time juggler if done right?
No.
No, not even.
Not really. He's just an up close and personal. It's not a juggler. I really don't know what to call him.
That's interesting. And what's up with his ability of like dashing past you?
That's still a thing, and that's one of the 2 or 3 that I was talking about spamming. That move is really half the reason he's viable at all.
Oh, okay.
The number 1 Cabal player on the ranked system, or in general, flat out said, switching to another character because he just wasn't fun to play, and he was lacking in certain areas in comparison to some of the more fun characters. So there's no real reason to play him.
I'll blame that on the developers then. I will blame that on the developers for losing touch with the character. That's what that comes down to. You know what I mean? Like I can't. There's nowhere else to point the finger at because you do have a base model. An MK3, I feel like, is the base model for that, to get an idea of what this character should be in the future reference. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree.
So if you're not following that base model and you're not, you know what I mean, looking at it, taking cues from it, and you're just rebuilding him based off of certain features, i.e. his spin attack and his run pass, his dash attack, yeah, you lost touch with the character.
Don't get me wrong, just for the sake of sentimentality, at some point I'm going to force myself to get good with him.
I dig it. I know.
He's not going to measure up.
He's counterproductive, isn't he?
I know, yeah.
Okay.
But then again, they got back in touch with Shang Tsung, and he's never been so fun.
Okay, never mind. I lied. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Snap and say Deadly Alliance. The first MK that was on the PS2, like full blown MK that was on. Was it on PS2 or PS3? Okay, so I dabbled in Shang Tsung on that MK because I was used to trilogy. You know what I mean? So I thought it was fucking gonna be quick. You know what I mean? And then I had to adjust to the styles, and then the styles came to who I liked, and my styles was Scorpion, Quan Chi. I fucking loved Quan Chi in that. Who else? Quan Chi was a little savage in that. In Deadly Alliance, Quan Chi was a pretty savage character. Noob. But yeah, my character was always gonna be Scorpion. The Pigwa style was my shit. Something about it was just what it was. Yeah, ninjutsu and Pigwa. And Pigwa was my shit. Now, Quan Chi, no, not, is it Quan? Yeah, it's Quan Chi, the dude that caused the Lin Kuei and the Shunryu to fight, right? It's Quan Chi, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, his style as Skrima was fucking beast in that game. The Skrima style was pretty sick. I did enjoy playing with him with that style.
And I found out that I had misunderstood the combat pack, and I'm a little pissed off about it. Over the course of the next few months, one by one, they're going to release each of the 6 characters. I'm a little pissed off about that.
Okay. I mean, shit happens. Um.
I want
So what?
Nightwolf right now, motherfucker.
So what? We're gonna get spawned in like a couple months.
Something like that.
Do they at
What'd you
least
say,
have
Bender?
gameplay of him?
No.
Come on.
Mm-mm.
I hope to fucking God somebody's a true Spawn fan and gives us the Spawn Omega skin. I hope to God, because he looks like such a brute. He looks such a savage. Like Omega Spawn is such a fucking savage.
No.
That
Feel
might be
your
a,
animality.
that might be a stretch.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to start grabbing the original cast left and right. Kerry Tagawa has actively remained a member of the Mortal Kombat community above all of the other members. Like, he will, even before this, for the past few years from the movie to now, so that we're talking like 2 decades, right? Would fucking dress as Shang Tsung and come to a damn Comic-Con.
Can't be bad. Can't be bad.
Just to give the fans of the franchise their dose of Shang Tsung.
I'm not gonna lie. I bodied a few of my relatives with that character in trilogy. So thank you for contributing to my childhood.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I've had a. No, go ahead. Go ahead, Ted.
No, don't mind me. I'm bodying Chronica right now with Shang Tsung.
Um, yeah, dude, I got extensive knowledge of Mortal Kombat up into Deadly Alliance, but I've kept up with it indirectly without playing it. You know what I mean? I do know a decent part of the lore, not all of it. My favorite lore is gonna be forever the Shinryu versus the Lin Kuei. All day. No matter what you tell me, the most fucking savage rivalry in NK lore in history to me is the Shinryu versus Lin Kuei. And Quan Chi is a fucking savage for that.
Personally, I would disagree,
Okay,
and I would
that's fair.
say it would. I would say it would encompass the entirety of the conflict and war between the Shokan and the Tarkatans.
Isn't the Shokan what fucking I mean,
Goro.
obviously, Goro is a Shao Kahn.
Goro,
Is he?
Goro's people versus Baraka's people in an entire conflict,
They got beef
fighting
like
for
that.
fighting to be the favorite of the Emperor, to be one of the higher ranking races of Outworld, fighting for territory, fighting for favoritism of Shao Kahn. Whoever had the best warriors would be his favored elite.
All right, I have a question.
Shao Kahn
That's
constantly exploiting and manipulating and using them in between. Oh, if you do this for me, I'll kick your people. Psych, fuck you. If you do this for me, back and forth. That's why Goro, Prince of the Shokan, became the leader of the Shokan. In that conflict, his father died entirely. That's also the introduction to how Kano, Tremor, and all of the red dragons or black dragons, I believe, black dragons got introduced to Outworld. They became mercenaries that were being used back and forth in that conflict.
that's fucking gnarly. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty savage. That is pretty savage. I did not know that. Um, I'm probably a big fan of the Shinryu and the Lin Kuei because I like ninjas. I'm a little biased to it,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But you know what I mean. I can't deny that because MK is MK lore. I like MK, so I cannot deny that. Um, so Goro and Motaro, right? Is it Kintaro and Motaro that is like Goro? One of those is a centaur, one of those is like Goro. Motaro's like,
Motaro is Centaur,
uh
Kintaro is Shokan.
okay,
And coincidentally, that conflict and that usage between Shao Kahn manipulating the different races to fight and vie for his favoritism is why Motaro's people, for the most part, are going extinct. They've all been killed off in those brawls, which is part of why we don't see Motaro anymore.
okay.
He's dead.
Oh, the centaurs are dead?
I if not all of them, at least a very short few are left. I don't remember exactly.
Okay. That's
However,
fucking.
with what they've done with this storyline, Chronica, the Keeper of Time, rewriting fate and restarting the universe, they've opened themselves to be able to bring back the Centaur if they wish to, or anybody else in between.
Okay. That is,
That's why Shang Tsung's back. Technically, he died.
this is, okay.
What, Bender? Have you done any diving in the crypt?
I think didn't Kenshin die a while back?
Kenshi died in the crypt. In this game, you can actually go in the crypt and find his dead body.
Yeah, like, that would be and if well, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
If Kenshin was to come back, he would come back as probably a repossessed? Or not himself? I'm guessing, Revenant. I'm gauging because of how MK works. If they do bring somebody back, excuse me, excuse me, that's probably what we'll see if he came back.
So that's what I'm getting at. Is previously in the timeline, if they wanted to bring anybody back to life, basically Quan Chi brought them back as an evil revenant, and from there was a possibility of bringing them back to life to themselves. That's what happened with Jack. He died, became a revenant, and then was restored. However, in this storyline, we now have Chronica, who is the keeper, basically the god of time and existence and everything. It essentially fills the role of. And in this game, I'm not going to spoil a whole shit ton of shit, but Shao Kahn was dead. Chronica brings Shao Kahn back for the purpose of the story. she brings Shang Tsung back for the purpose of the of story, of lore, of whatever. It's good because both of them are major characters that died. She brings them back. Um, so they've opened themselves to, because Quan Chi's dead. There's not going to be any more revenants unless for whatever reason Shang Tsung does it. Not likely. Shinnok is imprisoned. He's not going to do it. So Kronika would be restoring them in their entirety. They've opened that mechanic to bring back any character they fucking want to.
Well played.
I mean, I wasn't a giant Striker fan. He was a little boring to me, but I understand why people like him. My thing is, now they can bring back the Centaur. We can have Motaro back. We can have half of the fucking Shokan back. They can bring Goro back because he's dead.
Yeah.
They can bring Reptile back. They can bring Ermac back. I mean, they have the possibility to grab any character from the Mortal Kombat universe and insert them into this game, and it can be listed as canon.
Yep. I was just about to say that. Literally just about to say that.
Bring back Scorpion to Sub-Zero.
I'm with
Bring
that.
those two back.
I'm a Scorpion fan, so like anything with Scorpion is like I don't like to play because it's a little overpowered. Because once I learn how to use him, I know how to use him very well. Basically, ninjas in general.
Aren't
Really
Scorpion
ninjas.
and Sub-Zero like canonly dead?
Now,
Like, did they not die in
yes,
Mortal Kombat 9?
yes and no. So somewhere in the MK universe, Scorpion and Sub-Zero find out the truth of what happened between the clans. And in one of the Mortal Kombat, Scorpion actually goes and finds and kills Quan Chi for this shit. Literally.
Okay.
Finds Quan Chi and fucks his shit up for this shit. And then reconciles with Sub-Zero. I don't know actually what happens after that, but like they do reconcile for it.
Okay.
But the whole starting of it was Quan Chi posing as the Lin Kuei and going attacking the Shinryu, which is Scorpion's clan, and killing everybody. What? Alright.
You want me to go get her? I don't mind. I like that they had them make peace. And actually in the storyline they work together.
I'll be right back, fellas.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. You guys are fine. I'll be right back myself.